Another one, Paul here. Today I'm going to be going over a strategy. It's a two-step strategy. It's a very simple strategy, but this strategy actually helped me make some profit in yesterday's trades. This is a good strategy for doing it for crypto. Basically, whatever you want to choose to promote, but I'm going to show you how to do this strategy today for crypto, and then I'm going to go on to the other assets with the strategy. It's very simple strategy to understand. And so today we're looking at crypto. I'm going to show you how to set it up. It's very easy to understand. With this strategy, you have to apply the linear line strategy with MACD and kind of get a good sense of the overall direction, and then I'll show you the next steps. But today I'm going to show you how to use this for crypto, for finding the moments when the market's going up, or if it starts going down, what to look out for. So let me load it up and I'll show you how to get started. Okay, so for this strategy to work, first thing is you need to have your linear line strategy and your MACD. So first I'll show you how to set up your linear line. Basically, you want to go to linear, it'll be the top one up here. You want to go to linear regression, and once you have that on there, you want to hide your regular candles. And what that does is really it puts the candles in like a form to where it's not as choppy, and you can kind of see the trend a little bit easier. And you also get the signal line, which is very helpful as well. So once you set that up, that's all you need. And then the other thing is you need to load up your MACD. So it's very simple to find moments on here. First thing is you want to get a good general idea. You want to look at a longer time frame, and you want to look at what the overall directions. Right now we see on a 6 hour we got a green candle, green candle, green candle on Bitcoin. So we know the direction has been going up. And pay close attention to the MACD right here. There are 3 ways of trading through the MACD. So you notice that the line, now I use the histogram here as like a point of finding really good trades. So basically there's 3 moments when you can profit by looking at the MACD. That's when the lines are up here, when the lines are down here, and when the lines are going through the histogram. So when the lines are going through the histogram, it is bullish. When the lines are going down, it is bearish. So if the lines are hanging above the histogram here, it is bullish. If they're hanging down here, it is bearish. And if they're crossing through the histogram, you are going bearish to bullish or bullish to bearish. So I'll give a couple examples. We've already identified the trend. We've already identified the direction. So what you want to do after you have identified the direction, you want to go to a smaller time frame. Go whatever time frame you want. As soon as you know the overall direction, you can do 15-minute, you can do 3-minute, you can even do hour. But just keep in mind, the longer you go here, the longer you have to wait. So let's just do a 3-minute just to show you. So we already know that the overall direction right now is up with Bitcoin. So what you want to focus on is, for the direction of up, for little scalps, you want to wait for a couple things. Now we're on the 3-minute here. You want to wait for the lines to cross through up, or you just if you want to scalp it, you want to get in every time it's above the histogram and it's crossing up. So the moments where it's crossing up on the histogram, those are also moments of getting in. So what I would do right now, since these are 3-minute candles, is I would wait. It's taking a breather right now, and I would wait on the 3-minute for it to come back up. And I would actually wait for the lines to pass through like it did. Well, here's a moment right here where you see the lines crossing through. So if we look at the candles here, we see that right here, we see the lines going up through the histogram, and we know that it crossed here, and we know that it's going up, so we know that this is a trade. So we can come in right about here when we see it passing through the histogram, ride this out. And this is a trade right here. So you got all these moments. Once it's above the histogram here, you can get in on little scalps. So you see that moment happen right here. You see that happen right here. Happens right here. Well, this is down below, but let's just see it above real quick. See that moment happen right here. You see that moment happen right here. See the moment happen right here. So these are all moments of getting in for little scalps. We've identified the direction. So let's just check this with the candles. So right here you see it crossing up. So you know to get in at this point. So it crosses up right about here. This is a trade. You also see it going up on the linear line. So you get in here and you ride it out till it touches. It's right about here. So there's a quick little 36-minute scalp. And then you also see it happen again right here. Crosses up. Right about here to here. And this is a scalp as well. So these are 3 minutes. So let's just see if this will work on a longer time frame. Once you have identified the trend, if you do it on 3 minutes, you can get in on little scalps. But if you want to do longer trades, let's just go to the hour. So we see that happen right here. It's above the histogram, so you could erode this entire thing out till it touches again, which is up here. So you could get in right here, and you could erode it all the way up to the top. So that's kind of what you do. You can go to, once you've identified the trend, there has to be a little bit of direction. You have to look at your MACD, and you have to see which direction the MACD is going. Once you identify the overall direction, you want to look for that direction in smaller time frames. So you want to look for, if the direction is up, you want to look for it crossing above the histogram, or passing through, crossing and then passing through the histogram. For a downtrend, you want to look for it crossing and passing down, and then you also want to look for signals of it crossing down. So real quickly, I want to give you guys a little bonus here, and to kind of show you guys when to find the moment when Bitcoin is going to do its parabolic run, and when it's going to start tanking during the big, Bitcoin moments. So we all know that the parabolic run is upon us. So what you really want to, we see that the MACD right now is above. It's above the histogram. So what you want to look for is when it's crossing up. So as soon as this blue line crosses up on the MACD, that's a good signal that things are about to start going parabolic. When it happened before, was right here. You see it crossing up. It was crossing up right here. And you basically knew to ride this thing out for a very long time. And you could erode this thing into massive profits in the last bull run. Same thing goes for when it's in a bear market. When it's in a bear market, it's going to be below the histogram, and you're going to be looking for a cross down. Like we see right here, we see it crossing down, and then you could erode this entire thing out and then been some massive profit right there. So the longer you go in the time frame, the more you're going to make, but the longer you do have to wait. You can do it on a longer scale, and you can also use this to scalp. You can use it to scalp on a 3 minute, 5 minute, or an hour, depending on your preferences. But the first thing is you have to identify the overall direction. Once you know the direction, you can kind of gear and scalp and do whatever you want. So anyway, this strategy works really well. It's pretty effective. It has a pretty high percentage of a win rate. The only time that this really won't work well is during consolidation moments. But you can put on your consolidation zone indicator to find when those moments are. Doesn't really work well during consolidation periods, but other than that, this strategy works really well. Identify the overall direction on a longer time frame, the 6 hour, the day. You'll get the overall direction, and then use that, and you can scalp it for the 3 minute, 15 minute, or the hour. This works really well for crypto. So if you guys like the strategy, make sure you stay tuned because I'm going to be going over this with all the other assets. Other than that, if you guys like the strategy, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We'll see you guys for future videos.